I'm trying to record a video. Can I record this and then I'll take you out? Go over there. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You go, boy. Kisses. Okay guys, it's early morning. I just woke up and I went to go turn my humidifier on and I realized that it is empty, one, and two, I haven't cleaned it in about a month. Usually with your humidifiers, you should be cleaning them out every few weeks, especially if you run them on a consistent basis. We haven't run ours in about a week because it's just been so humid in Chicago outside with all the rain we've been getting. So I haven't had to run it because it's been at about 70% humidity in this house for the past week. And when water sits in there, the calcium builds up and it's just not good. So today I figured I would not only fill it, but I'm going to clean it, and I wanted to take you along with me. So let's go clean my Levoit humidifier. Okay, so I keep it here, and I'm actually going to take, usually I just take this top piece off, but I'm gonna take the entire unit to the kitchen because there's the bottom piece that the water lays in. Okay, so when you take this off, you can kind of see inside there, there's a little bit of, not too much, but a little bit of pink, like almost like slime. It's kind of hard to see in the camera. But that's calcium buildup. So now I'm going to take this top off and set up the tripod, and then we are going to get to deep cleaning this guy. And it doesn't take that long. It's pretty quick. So a few of the things I use are just a couple of Q-tips, some baby wipes, and then in here is just pure vinegar. I use this to clean off my plant shelves as well because it's the only thing that gets the calcium off the glass. Okay, so we're going to take the top off. And this is the water basin that you take off every time you fill the tank. So if you flip it over, you can see in here that there's some crud there. You see some of that brown stuff? Hopefully you can. And then this is what you take off to fill the tank. So I'm gonna put this aside here, and we're gonna focus on inside here, which is where pretty much all the water sits. Not sure if you can see it, but I'm gonna take this up. See how all this water sits in here? Now if you look in here, this is where it gets kind of nasty. So there's a whole bunch of calcium buildup inside of there, and that's not good. I mean, this is getting cycled through the air, so you want to make sure you clean it out as often as you can. See all that dirt? Okay, so now we're gonna focus in here. So all of this I need to get cleaned out, and then I'm gonna also soak up all this excess water. And then this is the filter pad that also gets soaked. So I'm gonna clean this out with just a little bit of soap and water. And then if you can see all those little white spots in there, I'm gonna soak that up with vinegar. And vinegar, I'm just gonna spray it all, and it should lift up the calcium stains. Okay, so now that the water's dumped out, you can kind of see all of that buildup there. See all that pink in there? You never want to get water down this. So what I do here is I get in there with the Q-tips into these smaller spots. Down there, water sits down here, so it's okay to get water down there and in here. But you just want to make sure that you don't get any excess water down in there. All right, let's fast forward this part so you guys can not be bored. So the only thing that I'm waiting on is this pad. I sprayed it again with vinegar because there is a lot of calcium built up around there. So I'm gonna let it wait for about 10 minutes and then I'm gonna come back in and wipe it out and it should be good to go. So I see all that dirt in there. I try to really get the baby wipe down in there, but sometimes it's a little difficult. So just get as much as you can get. Better. Not 100%, but better. I'm just gonna give it a little rinse now. Make sure all the excess little pieces are rinsed off. Okay, now I'm going to clean off the calcium on this filter pad. If you can see at the bottom there, there's still just a little bit of calcium buildup. If you wanted to, you can let it sit for a little bit longer and I'm sure I could get it up, but it's really embedded in there. This is a different texture than the rest of the machine, so it really sticks on this pad for some reason. I hate it. Okay, and now we're just gonna make sure it's all dry. Just use a dry piece of paper towel, and then we're gonna put it all back together again. And it's nice and clean. Look at that. Filter back in. Levoit sends you a few of these, but they're super easy to wash. I mean, you can see how, sorry, the light's kind of bright. You can see how clean I got that just with a little bit of dish soap. Wring it out really well. Pop it in there. And now we're going to just place that on top there. And now it's time to fill the machine. Another reason why I think this gets so built up is because I use regular tap water. If you're using filtered water, I started using filtered water and it was just too much getting it from my fridge, and it was a waste of money in my eyes. So I just make sure that I clean this really well, and I clean my plant shelves off at least once every 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, to keep them clean. And vinegar does the job. Just pure vinegar, and it's safe. No harsh chemicals. You want to make sure it's cold water, and you just fill your tank up. I fill it all the way to the top. Make sure that the seal is on nice and tight. And then pop it back on. Pop this back on. And you're good to go. Okay, it's all set. We have it at 65% humidity. It's only at 46%, although this says it's 50. And then it reaches all my plants. I'm not gonna do all this summer. I'm sweating. Oh my gosh, we have the AC at like 70. It's 81 degrees outside. This heat came out of nowhere. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Again, keep your humidifiers clean. If they get too much calcium buildup, they will stop working. You don't want that to happen. Actually, I have to clean this one. This is my Alacombs. I gotta clean that one. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you wanna pick up a Levoit humidifier, you can. They actually sell them over at the Levoit website, or you could pick one up on Amazon. That's where I got mine. It's linked in my shop below, my Amazon store. And maybe next time I do a video, I'll be a little bit more presentable. Maybe. Thanks, guys, again, and I'll see you guys in my next one.